So tomorrow we're going to be doing a couple of slabs of ribs. Today what I'm going to do is brine the ribs, and I'm going to do them just in a beer salt brine, very basic. So I've already removed the membranes from the ribs. You can see that they're gone. Now I'm just going to mix up the brine, going to put them in overnight, and then tomorrow morning we'll get them on the grill. So the brine is basically going to consist of a couple of bottles of beer, and we're doing, let's see, so there's basically 32 ounces of beer, probably about half a cup of salt. Typically you want to have 1 cup of salt to a gallon of liquid, and that's what we're going to have, is half a gallon of liquid, so about half a cup of salt. We'll stir it all up, mix it all up good, and then store it in the bags overnight. Good morning, it's rib day. Today we're going to be barbecuing up a couple of slabs of St. Louis style ribs. I use a 2-2-1 method. I put them on the grill for 2 hours, take them off, wrap them up good and tight, put them back on for another 2 hours, unwrap them, put them back on for the final hour. When I'm done, I then take them off and let them rest for about 1 to 2 more hours. Let's get started. I've removed the ribs from the brine. I'm now going to apply a generous amount of my favorite rub. Let them sit for 45 minutes to an hour, and then we'll put them on the grill. Time to get the grill set up. Going to clean it out real good. We're going to fill it with the Weber pellets, and then we're going to get going. I've cleaned the grill up nice and good, filled it up with the Weber pellets, as we said. Now we're going to set the temp to 225. The grill has reached the temp, 225. The ribs are set. I've got the rub on. Let's put them on the grill and let them go for a couple hours. Okay, put the ribs on. Close the lid, we'll go a couple hours, and we'll be good to go on to the next step. Okay, the ribs have been on about 2 hours. We're going to take them off now, go inside and wrap them, and then put them back on. So let's take a look at them and get them off. Ooh, looking good. There they are. All right, let's get them off here. Okay, let's take them in and get them wrapped. So I use butcher paper to wrap rather than aluminum foil. I just wrap them up good and tight with 2 pieces of paper on each rib. Okay, both slabs are now wrapped up good and tight. We're going to put them back on the grill for another 2 hours. Okay, we've got them back on the grill. Set the timer for 2 hours. We'll come back and unwrap them. The ribs have been on now a total of 4 hours. 2 hours unwrapped, the last 2 hours wrapped. We're going to now take them off, unwrap them, put them back on for another hour, hour and a half. All right, so I've unwrapped the ribs and put them back on the grill. I moved them up to the top shelf for no other reason than I can. So we're going to close the lid down, let them go for another hour or so. Okay, there they are. We've got them off. Going to take them in, wrap them up good and tight, and let them rest for about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. So I wrap them in aluminum foil, wrap some towels around them, and I'm putting them in the cooler here. Going to let them rest, like I said, for an hour to 2 hours.